Hey guys, so in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys the top 5 underrated cars in driving empire. So yeah, let's not waste any time and let's get right into the video. Alright guys, so for our first underrated car is going to be the 2025 Zimbo Aurora AGL. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but yeah, this is the car right here. It's an absolute beauty. There is a limited version of this, but in my opinion, this one is better because it has a spoiler and everything. It looks way cooler in my opinion. This should have been the limited. But yeah, this car is really underrated. You don't see it too much. Obviously, its stats aren't the best ever, but it's still decent when it comes to racing and stuff. Top speed is pretty good in my opinion. Acceleration is pretty decent. Handling is pretty decent. I mean, this car is pretty good. It's not obviously the best for racing, but it is pretty good. I would definitely say this is a good option. It is quite pricey though. It comes in at 9.5 million. That is pretty pricey, but yeah, I'd say we should check it out the dealership because you can't really see it fully here. All right guys, so let's take a closer look at the detail. I mean, the detail is amazing. Look at this, guys. This is amazing detail on this vehicle. Like, you can't tell me you don't want this vehicle now, because look at the interior. The interior is insane. Like, this is a really underrated car in my opinion. The looks is insane. It looks like a spaceship. This is a true beauty right here. I mean, look at the face of this vehicle. Like, you can't tell me you do not want this vehicle, guys. Like, this is a really nice vehicle. It performs pretty well. We'll take it on the track right now. Alright guys, so we're about to do a circuit race with this vehicle. Let's see the time we can get. I'll race as best as I can here. Alright guys, so we just finished the race. So we got 3 minutes and 31 seconds. Obviously, it's not the best because, like, I did crash quite a lot. And this car is not maxed out. But in my opinion, this was pretty decent. Not a bad car at all. It's definitely underrated. I highly recommend you buy this if you have the money, obviously. But yeah guys, let's move on to the next underrated car, which I think is pretty underrated. Alright guys, so for our next underrated car is going to be the 2011 Jaguar CX75, which is a really underrated car in my opinion. I mean, the looks are amazing. Just look at this car, guys. 1.3 million. In my opinion, that is pretty cheap. You would expect this to be like 2 million or something. The vehicle stats are pretty decent. Obviously, not the greatest because it isn't really much for racing. But it is pretty decent in my opinion. I mean, especially for the price tag. Obviously, you can get better for this price tag, but this is a really underrated car that not many people own. The detail is amazing. Obviously, we'll take it out to the dealership to see it fully outside because you can't see too much in the dealership. What is happening there? Alright guys, so let's check out the detail of this car. I mean, the detail is amazing so far. The interior is really good. I really like the interior. Very detailed. Now moving on to the back. The engine is really detailed. The spoiler doesn't go up, which I'll show in a bit. This is a really good detailed car. Honestly, really underrated. That is a really good engine. The doors go up like this, obviously. To be honest, the first time I saw this car, I thought it wouldn't go like up. I thought it would like go normal, like a normal door. But I guess I didn't know too much of this car. But it is a really nice car. Really good detail. But yeah, let's take it to the track right now and see how good it is. Alright guys, so we're about to take it on the rush hour race. I'm not going to do circuit race all the time because that does take a lot of time. So we're going to do rush hour. It's a decent race. As you guys can see, the spoilers going up. Like I said, that looks pretty cool. And the handling on this car is not too bad. It's pretty good actually. Alright guys, so we're about to finish the race. Let's see what we get on this. Okay, so we get 1 minute and 7 seconds. Not that bad. I mean, I did crash quite a bit. So yeah, I mean, it's a pretty decent car in my opinion. It's really good. Yeah, let's move on to the next underrated car, which I think is pretty underrated. Alright guys, up next on our next underrated car is going to be the 2017 Apollo Aero. This one is an absolute beauty. This car looks amazing looking. That's why you would think this is underrated. Because like, you do not see this too often. This car is pretty underrated. You do not see it too often. And it costs 2.6 million. That is pretty cheap. You'd think this is 5 million from the looks. This looks like a $5 million car. And the vehicle stats are not too bad. Obviously, it's not a racing vehicle, but it is pretty decent. So that's why I highly recommend this vehicle. Obviously, we should take it out to the dealership to see the full detail of this vehicle. Right, guys, the detail on this vehicle is absolutely amazing. It looks pretty good. The interior is really detailed. Looks like a spaceship inside. Absolutely beautiful detailed car, as you guys can see right here. Let's look at the engine. The engine is really nice looking. But yeah, let's do a rush hour race and see how it performs. Alright guys, so we're about to race with the car. Let's see how it performs. What I do find pretty cool is the nitros comes out of there. The exhausts are on top there, which is pretty cool. Alright guys, so the time we got on this car is 59 seconds, which is way faster than the Jaguar got. I mean, I did crash a little bit and it's not maxed out, so I bet this car can go so much faster. But yeah, guys, enough of this car. Let's move on to the next underrated car. Alright, guys, so for our next underrated car is going to be the 2019 Chevrolet Corvette CR1. This one is pretty underrated in my opinion, and it is really, really cheap. It costs 190k. That is extremely cheap, and it looks absolutely amazing. Look at this car, guys. It looks like it would be like 500k. This is an absolutely beautiful car. I like the detail on that. Obviously, we're going to take it out to the dealership to check it out. Alright, you guys, so let's look at the detail. The detail looks amazing so far. Let's look at the interior. The interior is really, really detailed, as you guys can see. That looks amazing. The back here, that's pretty cool. I like how it opens. And the engine is really, really cool looking. But yeah, let's test it on a rush hour race right now. Alright, guys, so we're about to race. By the way, that's also an underrated car. That's for a part 2 of this video, so stay tuned for that, guys. But yeah, got 1 minute and 12 seconds. Not that bad. Not that bad. I've seen worse. But yeah, let's move on to the last underrated car, which I think is really underrated in Driving Empire. So yeah, let's move on to that. Alright, guys, so for our last underrated car in Driving Empire is going to be the 2022 Audi TTRS Coupe. This one is really underrated in my opinion and looks absolutely cool. Like, you can't tell me this car does not look cool. We'll take it out to the dealership to see the full detail. And this is the vehicle stats right here. It's obviously not the best, and I just realized I forgot to mention the other car's vehicle stats, but it doesn't matter. You guys should be able to check it out anyways. This car costs 160k, so it's really, really cheap. And yeah, it looks really, really cool in my opinion. But yeah, let's check it out at the dealership. Alright, guys, so moving on to the detail of this vehicle. The engine detail is really, really nice. I really like the detail on that. Let's check the interior detail. The interior detail is really, really nice. And for the back, it's pretty cool. And yeah, honestly, this car looks amazing. Yeah, let's take this on the rush hour race, which is going to be our last race this video. So yeah, let's race with this last vehicle. But yeah, so far it is performing really, really well. This is not maxed out. I did customize this one though. So yeah, this is my spec on this. Alright, guys, so the time we got is 59 seconds. Not that bad at all. It's really, really good in my opinion. This was a really, really great car. But yeah, guys, one more thing I want to mention. All the cars on this list do sound amazing. Unfortunately, I did not have enough time to show you guys the sound of them because this video would be way too long. But yeah, guys, that is going to be it for today's video. If you guys found the video helpful or enjoyed the video, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to me if you haven't already. Join my Discord server, join my Reddit group, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace, guys.